Denver 7 Now is sponsored by Ferguson and BAC Appliance Center, the best in bath, kitchen, and lighting for your home.
I'm Shannon Ogden with the latest from Denver 7. We did not know what to expect when we sent our cameras to an Aurora neighborhood, but I tell you, it wasn't this. Contact 7's Russell Haythorne reports on a community overrun by problems from a school.
It's just from all the kids. It's crazy.
Ryan Ashby is talking about the trash.
Every neighbor here has issues with trash in their yard from kids, where it's like hot Cheetos and flavored blunt wraps and sodas.
But it goes well beyond that.
These cracks like this on the door are all from kids trying to kick it in.
His garage has been broken into multiple times, and worse.
There's fights that happen, fist fights, boxing fights. Like, go to school, man.
And just today, as our cameras rolled,
I got a 4.0 GPA, I smoke weed, I play sports.
Students standing in the middle of the street clash with neighbors.
It's a travesty to the children that are out here, like, wasting. I mean, their education's wasted.
Aurora police eventually moved in and broke things up. Police admit it's a problem. Kids from Aurora Central High skipping class and congregating in the park and neighborhood north of the school. Just today, another student is accused of stealing this blue SUV, ditching it near the park and fleeing when cops chased her. Neighbors say it's out of control. Some even asked us not to show their faces out of fear of retaliation.
It's a failure of the officials here at this school.
The school district says there's little it can do. It can't physically force students to stay in school. But neighbors say the district is deflecting.
They can do something about it.
Police telling neighbors they'd start stepping up patrols as the district tries to figure out what to do.
These are kids that could amount to anything in the world, and their chance is going down the drain because people don't care enough to come and help them get back into class.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
Discolored water coming to an airport concourse near you. Today, this was an issue at DIA at Concourse A. Last week, it was Concourse C. In both cases, the airport says the water is safe to drink. Now, off-color water or not, DIA is busy. A group dedicated to studying airports and their practices just ranked Denver's 20th busiest in the world, 5th busiest in the U.S. 64 million people flew through DIA last year. With 107 million passengers, Atlanta was once again world's busiest. Well, Colorado is being graced by royalty tonight. The UK's Red Arrows are stationed at Rocky Mountain Metro Airport in Broomfield as part of a PR stunt for Denver Tech Week. Her Majesty's very own version of the Blue Angels, here to talk about teamwork while the Brits promote partnerships with Colorado tech companies. So, I don't know, but it's cool to look at. They're red, they're different than ours. Very cool. So listen, now's the time to book your winter trip to Hanging Lake. Reservations open today for the period between November 1st and April 30th. You book online, and because it's off-season, there is no shuttle bus, so you will be allowed to park at the trailhead. But you don't have to go to the high country to enjoy nature. In fact, you don't even have to leave the metro. As Denver 7's Jason Grinauer found out, all you need is a stroll in the park, a willingness to look a little strange, and some concentration.
So welcome all, and thank you for joining me here today.
On a beautiful morning in Cheeseman Park, we're not here to run, we're here to bathe. No, not in there, and no, not like that.
The term that has been more popularly in use in the U.S. lately is forest bathing.
You don't need a swimsuit or water or even a forest to do it.
The point is to slow down and really tune in your senses to the nature that surrounds you.
Small groups led by a guide.
We make our way through, sight, what are the sounds, how does this feel?
The feeling of the sun, of the breeze on your skin, the warmth, the textures of the leaves.
It may look strange from the outside, a few people slowly wandering in the trees, myself among them, but don't be too quick to judge.
There's been a lot of studies in Japan and here that it helps to lower blood pressure, calms you down, slows the heart rate.
And more people are now taking part in the mountains, in city parks, at the Botanic Gardens. The Association of Nature and Forest Therapy just finished training additional guides here in our state.
While it's growing in popularity here in Colorado, it's also growing in popularity all over the world. The association has trained over 700 guides in 46 countries.
Slowing down, seeing and feeling nature, down to tasting the spruce tree tea. You could call it bath time redefined.
And to be able to open people's senses to what's really around them is really gratifying.
Often at the end of walks, people will share with me that they feel like they're never going to look at nature in the same way again.
Under the trees at Cheeseman Park, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
Boy, I get it. This has been your Denver 7 on-demand update. Thank you for joining us. Check back later. We'll have another one for you. And download the Denver 7 app for breaking news and alerts. I'm Shannon Ogden.